everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can already see in this video, today I'm going to be doing another one of these cage cleaning slash setting up videos. So let's get right to it. Also, just a quick warning, I'm probably going to be changing the setup like a lot of times during this video because I'm very indecisive when it comes to cage setups. So as I always do, I'm just taking out everything that is inside the cage, like this hut, and the twigs and the ladder and the tubes and the spider plant. And then I am just going to take my little bin and collect up all the pooed or peed bits, or just dirty bits. And then I am just kind of separating the beach chips and the bedding, because I put the beach chips on one side and the bedding on the other. Also, I do use wood shavings, which are obviously dust-free for my hamsters' bedding because they are much cheaper than paper bedding. So then I just added some extra beach chips here and there, and I am just flattening out the bedding again so it can hold stable burrows. Also, if you don't have a bedding that can hold burrows, I would recommend putting hay in between the layers of bedding. So now I am digging out a hole to put the spider plant in, but you will see later on that I'm going to take this out. So again, flattening out the bedding around it. And now I'm just sprinkling hay everywhere, because the bedding that I am using is pretty stable, but the reason I'm doing this is, first of all, it just looks kind of natural, and also it provides a nice nesting material and a bit of a different texture. I am also adding a little tube tunnel thing, because it's kind of like a little burrow starter for my hamster. And then I'm just adding this little, I don't know what you call that, I got it from the charity shop, and the beach chips, and I'm adding a coconut shell and this cute mushroom, and then some more hay, which I'm just shredding up so it can be easier for my hamster nugget to collect. And then I am just clearing out the sand bath, which literally my hamster nugget just throws anything and everything in there, and then I'm just sifting it out because there is a lot of bedding and who knows what in there. So now I am going to put the sand in a different container, so I'm just putting in this little tray because I do think that Nugget will find it a bit easier to bathe in something like this. And then I'm just putting the spider plant there, but I don't like it, so I take it out, and then I replace it with the tunnel next to the sand bath, and then I'm putting the soil into the container that the sand was in, and I'm digging a hole for it so it can kind of go in the ground or in the bedding. But yeah, I'm just kind of covering it with bedding around and stuff, flattening it out, and then I'm adding a little hut there, and I'm adding a little wooden house. And then moving on to the next cage, I'm putting in this recycled paper because my hamster nugget seems to love this, so I am loading him up with some paper. So this is like two little bags worth of recycled paper, and now I'm just kind of taking it apart so it's a bit more, it's a bit easier for my hamster nugget to actually take into his hut. And also, yes, this did take like forever, but yeah, I'm just putting it like everywhere around the cage, flattening it out. So yeah, and now I'm putting the little stand for the wheel, and I'm putting the wheel on. And there is me testing out if it can spin, which it can, and then I'm putting this little enrichment mat, I'm putting some food on there, his seed mix, then I'm adding some more food, and then some herbs too. Like Nugget goes crazy for herbs, so I try to load him up with them. And yes, I did stop for a little break so I can play with Nugget. Okay, so back to what I was actually doing. Also, yes, there is more of this recycled paper bedding because I had it in a little box for him, but now I'm just kind of covering it everywhere. And also, yes, there was nugget in the soil. And now I'm just adding the cocoa fiber to the box instead, and I'm putting it in there. Also, sorry for the kind of terrible lighting, but it was kind of dark, and I'm putting in this new little chew, and then I'm putting this little rock in his sandbath, the hut, the ladder, and a coconut shell, and a little boredom breaker there, which I just filled up with some of the bedding, the recycled paper, and then I'm adding his seed mix in, and then folding it back. And then there it goes, and there's Nuggy. And yeah, so there is his hut. And then I'm putting in a little water bowl to see if he likes that. I do also have a water bottle for him because in case it spills, I want him to still have access to water. And then I'm just adding some twigs here and there, and some chews, a little hut in the sand bath, and I'm sprinkling around some herbs everywhere. Again, as I said earlier, he loves herbs, and I'm adding some little treats, and I even gave one to Nuggy. And yeah, so by now the cage is finished. Oh yeah, I did replace that bowl with a bit of a more flat surface, because he did spill the water bowl while I was cleaning, so I put that in to see if it was any better. And I'm adding some sprays and a little dog treat. And yeah, here is again the preview of the cage. I hope you like it, and I will see you guys next time. So, bye!